Close your eyes for a moment and picture this all too familiar scene. You wake, your eyes still heavy with sleep, only to stumble and stub your toe sharply against the unyielding edge of your bed. A groan escapes your lips. Then, as you fumble for your morning coffee, the dark liquid leaps from the mug, staining your clean shirt like a Rorschach test of the day to come. The commute is a slow-motion parade of brake lights, trapping you in a metal box of frustration. By the time you arrive at your destination, you are muttering under your breath, a low incantation of misery. What a terrible, horrible, no-good day. And then, as if you had uttered a sacred command, the universe, your ever-obedient servant, nods sagely and replies, "Ah, terrible day. Your wish is my command." It proceeds to serve you a 5-course meal of disasters, each one more perfectly attuned to your expectations than the last. Now, tell me truthfully, haven't you witnessed this mysterious law in action? When you declare with conviction that things are bad, they somehow find a deeper, more creative level of badness. Yet, on those rare mornings when you dare to whisper to the mirror, "Today is going to be amazing," something shifts. You start finding parking spots miraculously open up. A stranger smiles at you. A problem at work resolves itself with unexpected ease. This is not a series of happy accidents. This is the deliberate, responsive power of your spoken word. Your words are not merely sounds carried on air. They are tangible, creative forces, the very architecture of your reality. Each word you speak is a living seed, planted with intention into the fertile soil of the cosmos. Speak the language of love, and love will unfurl its petals around you. Speak the poetry of lack, and suddenly even your own refrigerator seems to echo back its emptiness. Most people operate under the grand illusion that they are merely reporters, commenting on the neutral facts of their existence. But I am here to tell you, you are not a reporter, you are the commander. Most of the time, you are not describing your reality. You are issuing it a command. Now, I can feel the skepticism emanating from some of you. I can almost hear the thought, "Oh please, words are air, they don't pay my bills." And I understand. You have worked until your bones ache. You have prayed on your knees. You have tried to paste a positive thought over a fearful heart, and it feels like life, the universe, God, whatever you call it, has its back turned to you. But here is the gentle, earth-shattering truth. It is listening. It has always been listening. The problem is not a deaf universe. The problem is that it takes you so dreadfully literally. The universe lacks a sense of irony. It doesn't understand sarcasm. When you slump your shoulders and sigh, "I'm broke," it doesn't hear a fleeting moment of frustration. It hears a divine decree. It responds, "Copy that. Mission understood. Maintain broke status." You see, your word is your wand. What you speak repeatedly, you summon from the formless into form. Every "I am," every "I have," every "I can't," every "I always," these are not just sentences. They are incantations. They are spoken magic. You are the magician of your own reality, a powerful sorcerer, whether you choose to acknowledge your power or not. If this message is resonating with you, make sure to subscribe for more transformative wisdom. The pressing question is no longer if your words hold power. The only question that matters is, what kind of reality are you using that immense power to create? Think carefully. How often do you casually curse your own life without a second thought? "I can't catch a break. I'm always so unlucky. Everyone gets opportunities but me." Each time you utter these phrases, you are not merely venting. You are writing a detailed program for your subconscious mind and commanding your surroundings to reflect that program back to you in high definition. It is like handing the cosmos a meticulously detailed shopping list of your misfortunes and saying, with unwavering authority, "Yes, please. I will take all of that." Let us be radically honest. We have all done this. You are in good company. We are raised in a world that trains us to complain before we believe, to voice our disappointments louder than our dreams. But that is precisely why you must now make a conscious choice to rewire your entire mental and verbal framework. You cannot consistently speak the language of a victim and expect to live the life of a victor. You cannot declare lack from your lips and expect abundance to flow into your hands. You cannot narrate your story as a tragedy and expect a triumphant ending. I will let you in on a secret that changed everything for me. Every significant, quantum leap in my life began not with an opportunity, not with a lucky break, but with words. I started affirming realities long before there was any physical evidence for them. I would walk through my home, through the park, through my life, declaring, "Everything I touch prospers. Everything I touch turns to gold." Did a part of me feel foolish at first? Of course. A part of me doubted, but my spoken words were infinitely stronger than my silent doubts. And soon, almost as if by magic, though it is simply a mutable law, my external life began to rearrange itself, piece by piece, to match the new reality I was so boldly declaring. Now, I know the next logical thought forming in your mind. So, you're saying if I just stand on my roof and shout, "I'm rich," money will start fluttering down from the clouds like heavenly confetti? Not exactly. Words do not operate like a cosmic vending machine where you insert affirmation and out pops a Ferrari. They are far more profound than that. They are the mental and energetic blueprints. They set the foundational design that your actions, your awareness, and your very energy then begin to follow. When you state, "I am wealthy," you are not telling a lie. You are performing a profound act of alignment. You are tuning your personal frequency to the channel of abundance. And suddenly, almost without conscious effort, your behavior shifts, your awareness sharpens to opportunity, and your decisions begin to consistently move you toward wealth. Let me ground this in a little science, so it's not all unicorns and cosmic glitter. Neuroscientists have identified a part of your brain called the reticular activating system, RAS. Think of it as your brain's personal secretary. Its job is to filter the immense amount of information bombarding you and only let through what it deems most important. When you constantly repeat, "I'm so unlucky," or "I always miss out," your RAS takes note. It says, "Ah, unlucky is the boss's priority today. Let's scan the environment for all the things that prove we are unlucky." It's not that the universe is conspiring against you. It's that your own brain, ever loyal, is diligently filtering your reality to prove your declarations correct. So, if this powerful mechanism is working for you 24/7, why on earth would you feed it instructions for failure? What's one negative phrase you catch yourself saying often? Share it in the comments below, acknowledging it is the first step to changing it. It is time to give your loyal internal secretary a promotion and a new set of orders. Instead of the tired old script of "I can't afford that," try the empowering shift. "I am learning to attract the resources for that." Instead of the defeated "I'm stuck," declare the dynamic truth. "I am in a powerful state of transition." You see, even these tiny, deliberate shifts in your linguistic patterns begin to alter your energetic signature. Your words determine your vibration, and your vibration, like a magnet, determines the reality you attract. Let's make this practical. I want you to try a simple yet profound exercise. Starting today, pick one single area of your life, be it money, relationships, career, or health, and write down 3 sentences that describe it exactly as you desire it to be. A crucial note: these must describe the desired end state, not the current circumstance. For example, money flows to me easily, constantly, and joyfully. I am surrounded by loving, supportive, and uplifting people. My work is deeply fulfilling and rewards me abundantly. Then, I want you to speak these words aloud, with conviction, every morning and every night. Speak them even if your current reality seems to laugh in the face of your declarations. Speak them especially then. Because what you speak with consistency, you gradually begin to believe. And what you believe with deep conviction, you inevitably start to live out. I once spoke with someone who told me, with arms crossed, "I don't believe in affirmations." I simply smiled and asked, "Well, what do you believe?" They responded, without a hint of irony, "I believe that life is a constant struggle and I always have to work twice as hard for half as much." I gently replied, "My dear, you do believe in affirmations. You are simply using them in reverse. Every complaint, every self-critical jab, every whispered statement of doubt is a potent negative affirmation. So, why not consciously flip the script? You do not need to begin with monumental declarations that feel alien to you. If your bank account is screaming a different reality, Declaring "I am a millionaire" might make your logical mind stage a full-blown rebellion. Start where you are. Build a bridge. Say, "I am opening myself to receive wealth," or "I am becoming more prosperous with each passing day." These are not lies. They are bridges. They gently transport your mind from the shore of your current reality to the shore of your desired future without triggering your inner critic. Remember, words alone are powerful, but words infused with genuine feeling, that is creation in motion. Do not robotically recite your new script. Feel it. Embody it. If you are affirming, "Money flows to me easily," then close your eyes and vividly imagine what that feels like. Picture yourself paying bills not with a knot of anxiety in your stomach, but with a sense of calm ease. See yourself giving generously to a cause you love, feeling the warmth of that exchange. Feel the visceral relief, the profound gratitude, the unshakable confidence of financial freedom. When raw, authentic emotion marries your spoken word, manifestation ceases to be a possibility and becomes an inevitability. You might wonder, but what about when I feel terrible? When I'm drowning in doubt or fear? Should I still try to speak positively then? My answer is, especially then. That is like asking, should I only use an umbrella on sunny days? Your words are your spiritual shelter. When the emotional storms rage, that is when you need the protective power of your declarations most desperately. Speak life into your dead situations, not because you are denying their current state, but because you are actively, courageously rewriting their next chapter. Here is another crucial key. Stop speaking words that actively betray your deepest dreams. You say you crave abundance, but every time an invoice arrives, you sigh, "There goes all my money." You ache for loving partnership, but you mutter, "All the good ones are taken." You pray for opportunity, but you declare to anyone who will listen, "Nothing ever works out for me." You cannot plant seeds of lack and expect a harvest of abundance. You must align your daily language with your soul's deepest desires. Let's bring a little humor to this, shall we? Some of you are using your mouth like a 24/7 complaint radio station, Bad News FM, broadcasting a signal of lack, limitation, and frustration on a continuous loop. And then you wonder why the universe keeps tuning into your frequency, delivering exactly what you're broadcasting. It is time for a channel change. Switch your internal station to Blessing FM, where every word you speak transmits a powerful vibration of gratitude, joy, and joyful expectation. To make this simple, here is a framework I live by. Observe, replace, repeat. Observe. Become a detached witness to your own language. Catch yourself in the act of speaking lack or limitation. Replace. Immediately and consciously replace that old, disempowering phrase with a new, empowering truth. Repeat. Do this consistently until the new language becomes your automatic, second-nature response. For example, you catch the old script, "I can't afford that vacation." Stop. Replace with, "I am aligning with the resources to create wonderful experiences." Or, you hear yourself say, "I'm so unlucky in love." Replace it with, "I am a magnet for healthy, loving, and reciprocal relationships." This is not about spiritual bypassing or ignoring reality. It is about giving reality a new, upgraded set of instructions. And let me tell you, the results can feel nothing short of miraculous. I remember working with a woman who had a well-rehearsed mantra, "I never get paid what I'm truly worth." I challenged her to change her affirmation to, "I am richly and deservedly rewarded for all the value I bring." She was skeptical, but committed. Within a few months, she was unexpectedly approached with a job offer that literally doubled her income. Coincidence? The skeptical mind might call it that. I call it cause and effect. She changed her inner dialogue, and her outer world had no choice but to rearrange itself to match the new vibration. The universe is impeccably impartial. It is a perfect mirror. It does not play favorites. It simply reflects back to you, in physical form, what you consistently declare to be your truth. That is why this is called a law, not a friendly suggestion. You cannot plant weeds in the garden of your mind and hope for roses to bloom. You cannot curse your finances from Monday to Saturday and expect your bank account to sing hallelujahs on Sunday. So, I offer you a small but potent challenge. For the next 7 days, I want you to become hyper-aware of your words. Pretend that every sentence you utter is a formal order form you are submitting to the cosmic warehouse. Would you still write "I'm broke" on that form? Would you still order more bad luck? Or would you, with the authority of a creator, start placing orders for overflowing blessings, divine opportunities, and effortless abundance? You have absolutely nothing to lose but the weight of your old, limiting stories. And what you stand to gain is priceless. A profound peace of mind, a reclaimed sense of personal power, and yes, tangible, flowing prosperity. Take a deep, soul-filling breath with me right now. Inhale the limitless possibility of abundance. Exhale all the accumulated doubt. Feel that subtle shift inside your chest? That is the moment, the very spark, where conscious creation begins.